What if everything you knew about the moon was a lie? In the Victorian era, the impossible was published as fact, a truth so bizarre it broke reality.
This is Richard Locke, a struggling editor who knew exactly how to weaponize curiosity.
But to sell the lie, he needed a hero. He needed the most trusted scientist in the world, Sir John Herschel.
Herschel was thousands of miles away in Cape Town, far from the telegraph.
The sun's circulation exploded. The world was desperate for details of Herschel's new, impossible technology. Extra.
They didn't start with myths. They started with credibility. Lunar forests, amethyst lakes.
Locke's paper was now the most read in the world. He was trading facts for fortune, one fabricated discovery at a time.
The key was realism. Every lie was published under the banner of Herschel's impeccable, unshakable scientific authority.
Then came the inhabitants. They started small, logical yet entirely bizarre. The elusive, hardy lunar bison.
The public swallowed it whole. Every detail affirmed their deepest hope, that humanity was not alone. While the world read his fictional exploits, the real Herschel.
But life wasn't enough. Locke knew he had to deliver the myth. He had to deliver the creature of legend.
Hidden within the impossible lunar maps was a zone of pure fable, a place they called the Valley of the Unicorn.
The most shocking headline was ready to drop. A myth reborn, now confirmed by cold, hard science.
What Herschel's team had reportedly focused on was nothing less than the legendary, solitary unicorn. 4 feet tall, covered in coppery red hair, and possessing a magnificent, spiraling horn of pure obsidian.
The hoax was no longer just a hoax. It was a cosmic confirmation of ancient myth. Locke had won the entire world.
The scientific community couldn't ignore it. Even Yale University sent a delegation demanding to see the original documents.
Locke simply shrugged. He claimed the documents were already on their way back to Herschel. The lie was protected by distance.
Finally, the truth, or rather, the fiction, reached the man whose name was stolen.
Disbelief turned to fury. Herschel, the most respected name in science, was being used to sell a weird, elaborate lie.
The story went global. From London coffeehouses to Australian colonies, everyone was staring at the moon.
The unicorns were only the warm-up act. Locke was preparing the final stroke. A creature.
They were seen building structures, communicating, and flying through the lunar air. This was proof not just...
This was the peak, the definitive lie. The moment the New York Sun won the world.
The story was too perfect, too bizarre. A few astute minds began to question, where was the real Herschel in all of this?
In Cape Town, the real Herschel was beyond fury. His life's work had been hijacked and corrupted for profit.
A rival paper saw the weakness. The weird creatures had been too specific. They demanded the verifiable, physical proof.
The truth had to come out. Locke simply shrugged and admitted it. The entire, spectacular, shocking story was a fraud.
Millions felt foolish. They had been duped, not by a flimsy rumor, but by a meticulously crafted, pseudo-scientific fantasy.
Yet, the paper suffered no consequences. The lie was too grand, too sensational. The circulation remained permanently high.
The real Sir John Herschel could only look up. His name was cleared, but the strange story had already escaped his control.
The moon remained what it always was, cold, silent, and empty. The lie was now immortal. It wasn't science, it was story. It seeped into novels, songs, and children's books.
Locke's master stroke taught the world a chilling lesson. People will often prefer a grand, shocking fantasy over a dull, verifiable truth.
The hoax was over, but the question remained.
Today, we look at the stars with better tools, but the same hunger. Because maybe the greatest story on the moon wasn't the unicorns or the man-bats, but the human desire to believe in them.
After the hoax, the telescope stood silent. It had shown them the truth, but the public preferred the weird picture painted by the lie.
The hoax cemented a new rule in media. Sensationalism always sells. Locke gave birth to the viral, shocking headline.
We laugh at 1835. But ask yourself, how easily are we fooled by the spectacular lie today?
Even the real Herschel, in the end, found a reluctant amusement in the madness he accidentally inspired.
The most shocking truths often hide in the mundane details.
The question is, who is writing the next bizarre chapter?
We haven't seen everything yet. What other untold secrets are hiding in the deep lunar shadows?
Don't miss the next strange chapter in weird history. Hit subscribe and ring that bell.
Want a quick hit of the shocking history? Check out our shorts below.
We peel back the curtain on the most extraordinary, strange history you never learned in school.
Did you believe the lie? Or do you still hope those unicorns are up there?
This is an AI-generated cinematic reconstruction based on original content.